This is Colby Chaos Covington, and I appreciate you sending in the questions. Let's get started. First question from Wild. Wondering how moving to ATT has helped with my striking, and how many days a week do I work on striking? Currently, I work on striking 6 days a week. I usually work in boxing in the morning, and then I'll do Muay Thai at night. ATT has been a fundamental part of my development as an MMA fighter, and I can't thank them enough. Next question from Narc on New. Why did I choose American Top Teams? What other teams did I consider? And how do I feel about fighting teammates? I chose American Top Team because when I first came down here to train for a week, I met with a couple of the fighters, mainly my best friend Jorge Masvidal, and we meshed really well. He started showing me striking. I started showing him wrestling, and we just created a bond. And you know, I developed a friendship with him, and he's kind of the main reason I came to American Top Team. But you know, they have some good coaches here and some other good fighters that, you know, I just thought that this gave me the best chance to be the best fighter in the world. Next question from Ranger. Did I want to fight Alex Oliveira since he beat Will Brooks? Yeah, I mean, he was disrespectful afterwards, the way he beat him, and then, you know, he's doing this stuff, fuck you, this and that. You know, that's not respect, you know, that's not the Warriors way. So if they put me in an octagon with him, I can tell you one thing, he won't ever disrespect a fighter again. Next question from Kelly. Do I prefer Oregon or Florida? What are some of my favorite spots in Oregon? I prefer Oregon. I like the Northwest. I like the scenery there, the landscape, you know, mountains and stuff. Florida's a little flat, and you know, it's a little hot and humid here for me. But some of my favorite spots in Oregon would be Portland. I love Portland. I just like the downtown theme there, and I really like, my dad lives in La Pine, so I like La Pine, Oregon. It's a lot of mountains. Mount Bachelor, Bend, Oregon is clear next by, so I really like up there. That's a good spot in Oregon. Next question from Wild. Did I vote in the presidential election? No. I don't care about politics. I stay out of that. I'm not trying to create beefs with anybody else. Don't worry, my vote. I didn't vote. I don't care about the presidential election. Next question from Alienator. How exactly did I get my nickname? I got my nickname from my mom. She thought I was a chaotic young son running around the house, so she wanted my name to be Chaos. So I love you, Mom. Thanks for the nickname. The next question from Kelly. Would I participate in a fighters union? Yeah, definitely. You know, I would like to see the revenue split a little better. I would like to see some benefits for fighters after they're done fighting, maybe a pension plan, and you know, we don't have insurance, so I think a fighters association would probably be good for a lot of fighters. But you know, either way, you know, I'm down for whatever. Next question from Jason. Who is the greatest MMA fighter, and who could I fight that isn't involved in MMA? I think the greatest MMA fighter is Anderson Silva. He proved himself the most title defenses ever, so got to give him the nod for the GOAT. And if I could fight one person not involved in fighting, it would probably be Justin Bieber, because he's just not cool and he does stupid things. Next question from Spark Curie. I believe you have family in the Northwest, who I know quite well. I remember you hearing about you at OSU, and you were blossoming. Your MMA career was blossoming then. When was your transition fully blossomed? When did you know you were going to fight the UFC? My transition was fully blossomed in junior college when I was at Iowa Central Community College. I knew I wanted to fight. I trained with guys like John Jones, Joe Soto, and we all kind of knew we were going to transition to MMA after college wrestling. So as soon as I got done at Oregon State, I knew I wanted to fight, and I knew I was going to be in the UFC. I felt my grappling and wrestling was better than 95% of the division's wrestling, so I knew I had the #1 background, and all I needed was the striking. So, you know, I knew I was going to be in the UFC as soon as I left Oregon State, and it's been a good relationship here at American Top Team to help me develop into the fighter that I want to be. Thanks for that question, Spark here. And go Beavers. And Girl and Coconut, Pacific Northwest or Florida, which is better? In my opinion, I think the Northwest is better, but you know, it's all preference. Some people might like the beaches and the sandal and tank top weather, so you know, it's all opinion based. Thanks, Wild, for having me. I appreciate the MMAcommunity.com, and it's Colby Chaos Covington signing off. December 17th, catch me in action, UFC Sacramento.